Здравствуйте, меня зовут Светлана Копцева, и я занимаюсь профессиональным изготовлением бумажных цветов. Сегодня я вам расскажу, как делать большие бумажные розы. В последнее время бумажный декор занимает модную тенденцию в оформлении свадеб, юбилеев, оформлении витрин, ну и много чего другого. Расскажу о бумаге, которую я использую для изготовления. Это дизайнерская бумага плотностью примерно 120-150 граммов. Цветы кажутся более естественными, натуральными и нежными. Материалы, которые еще нам понадобятся, это ножницы, нож, клеевой пистолет и клей.
I have a partnership with the paper factory W. But you can find the good paper in many other places in your city. Size of the paper should be 70 by 100 centimeters. We cut a square template from the paper piece. The parts that you cut off can be used for small flowers that will fill up the space in photo zone. Now I will tell you how to approximate materials needed for 1 square meter of flowers. First of all, you and your client should draw a sketch and decide on colors of the flowers. Based on the sketch, you have to estimate the amount of work and material required. For 1 square meter, you will need about 20 paper pieces of size 70 by 100 centimeters and 3-4 glue sticks 30 centimeters long. The flowers can be attached to any surface using double-sided adhesive tape or a glue gun. Paper flowers are extremely popular today. They are used a lot as ornamentation for weddings, show windows and shopping malls. I work with paper for about 10 years now. And not so long ago, I went to a wonderful masterclass where I learned to make big paper flowers. Since then, I decided to work with the flowers production. It appeared that this part of the market is open and needed. Resources invested in this masterclass will get back to you with your first order, especially because paper flowers are normally ordered in big amounts, about 10 square meters area. More about material estimation. You need about 20 paper pieces for 1 square meter. You have to let your client to choose paper he likes, color and texture. Every paper has a different price, so basically you just multiply the price by 20 paper pieces and it will be the final number. Now we can cut the template of the flower shape. So we make a cut about 8 centimeters lower than the corner. There are two options. It is possible to give the end a longer shape or make it round. Depending on this, your flower will look differently. When you will begin to practice, you will understand it better. template should be 2-3 centimeters shorter than the previous one. There are many paper flowers like this on the market right now, but I have never seen paper roses. The next template should be even shorter, so we make a cut 2 centimeters lower. Paper decorations can be used in show windows of shops in shopping malls, party and reception halls. You can make 4 templates, but if you want the rose to have more volume, you can add the 5th one. In the biggest template, we cut the edge so it will look heart-shaped. This paper can be used for little roses or for other flowers which will fill up empty surfaces. So what do you do if you have several orders per month and you have to make about 1,500 flowers? To make the work easier, you can speed up the cutting of templates. You can talk to advert companies or to printing companies. They will scan the new template and make for you the necessary amount of new templates. It is the cheapest and fastest way. align the corners, and it is done only in this case now. But when we will do it later, the corners will not align. The previous petal was glued together from this side, so the next petal will be this one. Flowers are an element of flower design that can make atmosphere of the celebration really special. For the decoration, you can use separate flowers or whole compositions. It is also possible to create whole installations with the big flowers. The flowers can be of different shape and size, and wide choice of possible colors can satisfy even very powerful imagination. Last time, we set the middle part so the corners were aligned, but now we place it in a different way, so the petal will descend in a spiral form. Now you can try to imagine how the next petal will be aligned. A growing number of couples choose colored paper flowers decorations for their weddings. The designers endlessly find new ideas and shapes, since such nice and easy material as paper does not restrict their imagination. Many exclusive and luxury items were made out of paper. More and more people nowadays prefer paper ornament instead of traditional flower and textile decorations. So you will be a step ahead of all your competitors. flowers, but their mistake is that they often make a separate petals, so they waste more paper. Very often this type of flowers are used for weddings, but you can also use them to create a mobile photo zone, which you can move and use in different occasions. Graduation parties, anniversary celebrations, performances, and so on. Right now I'm busy with creating a photo zone for a public holiday in my city. You may use the flowers in promotions, exhibitions, and much more. On a stem, you have to make a split in this area before you glue the last petal. So you cut the paper, fix the stem, and glue it from the inside. Then your rose will be standing on the stem. I have made such flowers before, you can see it on the photo. What can you make out of the paper leftovers? When you attach the big flowers to the photo zone, there will be some empty space in between, and you have to fill it up so it will look in harmony with the whole composition. Align the center, cut the unknitted paper to obtain a nice petal. By the way, correct lighting and twilight glow can make your flowers to look even better. They can make the flowers look totally different. The soft glow will make the atmosphere of a celebration very special and cozy. The shadow of the petals will fetch off the elegant shape of the roses. The paper decorations can make you feel special in any time of the year, and they will not be wilt one day later. So if you want to surprise your guests, Prepare a photo zone with amazing paper flowers decorations or paper accessories for photo session.